So Mark Cuban is a very interesting fella. So I knew him because I'm an NBA basketball fan, and he is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks and also a hedge fund manager, and he's a very, very wealthy man. What is unfortunate is that I believe he was offering to be like a vice president for either candidate, which is kind of ridiculous because it means that doesn't align in any political party, but more importantly, doesn't have principled policy positions, which is sad. But this is getting to another thing. So he went after Donald Trump in a way, and here's what he said. He said, quote, "No chance this is a Donald J. Trump-led conspiracy. He isn't detail-oriented, organized, or big-picture enough to pull off any type of conspiracy. I think Putin recognized Trump's greed and took advantage by back-channeling coordinated misinformation in an attempt to influence voters. Trump had no idea this was happening. He was doing what he was told to do, stick to the script, and read what was written for him." He also said a few other things in a tweet storm. He said, quote, "Russians have made him a lot of money buying condos and investing in his buildings and hosting his beauty pageant. That makes them his friends. He ignored their backgrounds, but that's not unusual. Starbucks takes anyone's money, and so do most businesses, including mine." He spoke favorably about Putin to get his approval for Russians to get money out of Russia and into Trump deals. He saw it as easy money. When Manafort was recommended, he didn't vet him. He saw it as a win-win. Win the election or open the door for more Russian business. Okay, so here's what essentially he's saying. He's saying that collusion did occur to a certain extent, but it was more on the front of making money rather than even winning the election. He's saying that he didn't even really care to win the election, which is very interesting. Now, what do I think of this? I think that it's a very well thought out explanation, but I think that there is too many connections within the Trump campaign, or not the campaign as well as the cabinet, to think that there aren't connections to collusion in there. I think that there's no doubt that there was indeed collusion, and it's clear because of things like the Mike Flynn, where he's being paid, and he has Paul Manafort, who has the connections to some Russian banker and all this crazy stuff. So it's very obvious. We know that he has some connections. Collusion did happen, whether you like it or not. It's pretty clear the FBI is investigating. We're going to get some real info coming up in the next couple of months, assuming that it becomes a nonpartisan investigation. But Mark Cuban is a very weird guy because he is, just like the billionaire who just wants to get into politics, because he was offering to be the VP for both candidates, which is just retarded. But anyway, so Mark Cuban went after Trump. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.